Yeah. These not for nothing. This like doing something like this is it takes energy, man. So, you know, I wish I could have been doing this like more often. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, especially after the funeral I had to go to. Like, I really want to start doing something like this. Like, I know it's people out here like that go through real stuff on a day to day, and I don't know if we as people have always had mental illness, and we are just getting smarter about it. And now we have names for these things like depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia, paranoia, PTSD, on and on and on. And death is really hard to deal with, and it's never going to get easy, ever. And when you have somebody you love who loses their life in a way that you go, that was preventable. That was preventable. See, as men, especially men from, I guess people like to call it the hood or inner city, whatever, we got a different way of survival. Like, we have a very different way of surviving. And because of the environment we come from, it works. But once you step out the hood and you start to just live amongst, America, I guess you would say, you can't really just turn stuff like that off and people take it the wrong way. I look at rap music. I want to thank hip hop for making being from the ghetto cool, I guess. But on the flip side, a lot of kids are trying to be something that you don't want to be. It's actually a safe thing to really, it's safe to be the valedictorian. And guess what, y'all? People who are valedictorians, who are geeks and smart, not all of them look and dress like Steve Urkel. It's a lot of people who are smart and can solve the most complex formula, equation, and look just like Allen Iverson. By the way, who I think is the best NBA player of all time. Sorry, Jordan, I think AI, I'm sorry, I was influenced by AI. MJ was cool, but the person that changed my life when it came to basketball was Allen Iverson. Sorry. But I say, so you look at the hip hop and it makes a lot of people money. Hip hop makes a lot of dudes money, man, and it's feeding. I remember X was saying something to that effect, why he was like, he can't hate on a person like Drake because he's like, every rapper that gets on gets to feed over 20, he employs so many people. And I'm like, yo, that's so ill, I just hate the fact that it looks like that's the only way to, I like, not for nothing, these doctors, lawyers, architects, engineers, biologists, all them people are like MJ to me, and teachers, principals, educators. The only reason a lot of youngsters don't see that as a path. It's just because it's not, what's the word when you look at something, it doesn't draw their attention. And like, I'm not saying wear like 80 chains, but if you could like cool it up a little, maybe wear the latest brand. You don't have to wear skinny jeans, but if you dip it, like if you wear certain things, right? Let's say a teacher walks into class and they have a certain thing on and the kids go, oh, you got some drip. Like, y'all teachers, I know you might not feel like you want to invest in Jordans, but maybe you put on a pair of Jordans here and there, but actually explain where they come from. Like, because I can promise you right now that the children will start to have a different idea of what it means to be cool and successful. Because once you get older, a lot of them things that you did back in the day, especially in high school, and you're going to be like, wow, like, it's not really what I thought it was. Everything ain't Love and Hip Hop. Everything ain't, Bad Girls Club. Yeah, I would love to go around and, interact and like what they call it, in the day of, day one, like vlogging type situation. But it's plenty of superstars out here that go and go to work every day, clock in, clock out, and they're happy. Oh, not for nothing, y'all. Just because somebody working somewhere don't mean they want to be a manager, supervisor, CEO. Some people just like the position that they in. I promise you. Because you become a manager, they expect way more from you. I be seeing them, they be stressing. CEOs be stressing. Supervisors be stressing. I'm like, y'all can't even have fun. I'm like, I don't want that life. If I can sustain a decent life doing what I'm doing, I'm cool. I don't want to be the president. I am cool. I am cool. I don't need that headache. Like, I be looking at, like, did y'all see when Barack was president? My man went in and came out looking like he was 40 years older. Like, you add 40 years on whatever age, he got so much gray. I'm good. I don't need all that. I'm good. I just want to be able to live. I don't want to be in poverty, but I also don't want the stress, and just give me my health insurance. I'm gonna pay my taxes, make minimum wage reasonable, and I'm good. I promise you. And they say the working class spends the most money. So I don't even know why they just keep making their fists so tight. Like, we going to Christmas shop, we going to Black Fridays, we gonna splurge and do big on birthday. Like, working class spends the money and gives it right back to y'all. So y'all could make it capable for us to breathe and live a little. Like, we could live a little. Like, you don't gotta give us everything, but we could live a little. Like, whew. But yeah, man, I'm on a mission with this mental health thing, man. You are not alone, bro. Like, you are not the only one going through depression. You are not the only one paranoid. You are not the only one with PTSD. You are not the one with anxiety. Listen, you are absolutely not the only one who contemplated suicide, who tried and failed. Like, you're not the only one. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you are not alone. For real. And we gotta find facilities that can properly care and provide the assistance that people need, man. Like, we have to. We're not throwing people in prison because they're hearing voices or acting and behaving erratically. We're putting them where they need to be, where they got to get through something that probably happened 30 years ago, and it's now manifesting. Something triggered it and it went off. Now they're going off. Like, we got to do better, and we have to make sure that if we see certain signs, that we reach out to loved ones. And loved ones, you have to want to get the help. Like, for real. You got to get the help. Want it for yourself. I was somewhere and they asked someone who you could tell speaks multiple languages, would they like an interpreter with them? And this was like a legal situation. Nothing like in a court, but just a legal matter. And the person was thinking more or less like they didn't think they could understand their language, like their English. I'm like, even if the fact that the person that's interpreting is gonna understand the legal words, I don't understand legal words. So like, you're gonna have somebody who not only gonna interpret, but it's kind of like a cheat code where they know this method. Like, they know what they're there for. They're not just interpreting like someone off the street, like, yo, can you interpret Spanish? Yeah, come on. No, this person actually works in that legal job force. So not only are they going to interpret, but they're going to make sure that you get the best out of it. And this wasn't like no public defender type thing either. So, you know, I was like, you know, I'd be like, yo, I wish I just had somebody who could do this paperwork for me, who knows what to say and how to answer. Yeah, of course. So these are things that sometimes people think is like it's like, oh, there's something wrong with me. No. No. There's nothing wrong with you. But you need help. I need help. She needs help. He needs help. They need help. People need help. Like, stop. Like, this thing where people think, oh, if I go here, that means something wrong with me. You making it difficult for me. Like, that's like you having an eyesight problem. You don't get it fixed because you don't think it's a big deal. But you out here driving, and you almost killed me because you can't see. You can see, but you know that if you went and got the eye checked and the eye stuff done, you'd see even much better and be able to react properly. Like, do everyone and do yourself a favor. Please. Get the help. And if you don't have it there, ask someone to find you and help you to get the help. Like, oh my goodness, man. This mental stuff, people are just letting them go untreated. And all you're doing is harming yourself and your people that you like. We love you, man. I love you, man. I wish you was here still, bro. Only if you knew how much we loved you. Only if you knew how much we loved you. Like, I can't believe it. I don't know what else to say. I get help.